what's up, all you crazy human beings? And welcome back. To Fallout New Vegas. I don't know if we saved my last. I'm not sure that it's saved. I'm not. What's up, Ghost Assassin? Thanks for popping in. I'm not feeling confident. I feel like I'm on top of Helios 1, which is, I think, where we were before the last stream. I'm in the middle of nowhere. Where the hell are we? We're outside Vault 34. That's where we are. Okay. We're outside Vault 34. Well, we got a lot to do, folks. What's over there? Did we go over there? We have not gone over there. Should we go over there? Let's go over there. What's up, Veronica? How much you carrying?
Got something good for me? Is it
a dress? No, it's not. She's carrying a lot of crap. Maybe we go drop some stuff off first. What you guys got? Meat. We don't want meat. So we went through Vault 34 last stream. That was cool. Sorry I was late. I was working on a video and I'm making a lot of progress, so I was working on it and I was almost done, but I wasn't paying attention to the time. I was making a lot of progress. It's my fault for being late on the stream. But know that I was working. My boy. Feeling great. Saw Minecraft live yesterday and they added so many features, even the cute copper golems. Oh, that's cool. I don't play Minecraft. I'm not against it or anything. I'm just not, I never played it. But that's cool. Bitter drink. I don't know if I could do a Ulysses impression. I would need like an apparatus. Plus something to talk through. Healing powder. In the West, they combine Brock flour. What does he say? Xander and Brock flour. He gets confusing because he talks about West and then he'll say like West and then another direction, but he's talking about the old maps. That's why it's like confusing. He's talking about the maps from the previous games. Do we need 23 Radaway? Or Radex, excuse me. We do need 11 Sunset Sarsaparillas. We do. I think I was doing that because I have a ton of 10 mil. Let me see. Not really a ton. Do we have a ton in here? you got some. Yeah, you got some. Okay. He came from the west, basically the west coast. Well, he didn't come from the west coast. He came from the east, but he's been to the west coast, or at least he knows of them because he talks about them. I can't remember everything. I've only played this game one time all the way through. So this is my second playthrough. We'll get the story down pat this time. And what would work best, a mustache or a beard or both? I think mustaches are coming back, but women disagree. I'm just going to say that. Women disagree. Men want mustaches to come back badly, and women disagree. So keep that in mind. Not all women. Some women like mustaches. Some don't. Isn't there a vault, like, here somewhere? We're going to search for this vault.
You're making me carry the heavy stuff, aren't you?
What's up, the man of tricks and mischief? Vault 11? We're going to find it. We're going. I've been there. I'm going again. I found it on accident in my first playthrough on my way to New Vegas. Now I didn't stumble upon it, and now I feel weird. I need to do the vault. I need to go giggling. I need to go to the vault. I need to get in it. No, I didn't want to give it that, even though the grenades aren't really usable, not as easily usable in this game. What the hell are they? We're still right at the limit. great way to start the stream. Sorry about this, guys. Almost done. That uses 44 Magnum. 44 Magnum. That's how Charlie Bronson would say it. 44 Magnum. No, Eddie, get out of the way. We're gonna put down the trail carbine. No. We have no MFer cells. They're so heavy. No, we have to have it because it's the strongest weapon I have, I think. We must have like a lot of weight here. £11 of Sunset Sarsaparilla. Those books are about to fall. Iguana on a stick is £1 each. Jesus. What my dad said, incompetence is the most attractive trait. That's true. That's true. It's been so long since you played New Vegas. What's up, Shane? Thanks for popping in. Well, it is legit. You should jump back in. Arguably the best Fallout. I still seem like I'm not... I didn't put anything down. I have to put down more weapons. That's what's going to have to happen. I have to be more selective. The marksman carbine and the service rifle. We were supposed to put down the trail carbine. God dang it. 208. Man, we need to increase our strength. We are too weak. What are you carrying, Eddie? Oh my God. Actually, I'm gonna let him keep them 8 stealth boys. You can have my stealth boys too. He's gonna be carrying our stealth boys. That's good. I like that. Where the hell did I put it? Ammo? But aid. 26 stimpaks I have. 260 pounds on me. Oh yeah, it's all the apparel. Nothing better. All right. All right, let's get out of here. All right. Let's go find that vault. That's Repcon. That's vault 34. That's where we was. We're gonna go back. What's up, Huey? I have minor dehydration. Let's take a look at the statuses. Radiation, that ain't even a thing, right? H2O is down to 36. We good. Food, it's 191. Not great. Sleep, looks like we need some sleep. We haven't slept in a while. Okay, I didn't realize that. Tell you what, we're gonna go back. We're gonna go back to Novak. Take a little nap real quick. This is terrible. The hardcore mode is hardcore. Doesn't give you no warnings either. The stuff is just happening. You gotta pay attention to it or else, boom, you're screwed. Sleep for 10 hours. I no longer have sleep deprivation sickness. Well, that is good. Oh, food is all the way down. I ate too much. God dang it. All right, we're ready to go. We're ready to go. Active all 34. Sun's coming up. Look at that. Beautiful. Let's go see what this is over here. And we'll go find that vault. They found something to attack. I don't know what it is. We're getting the music for it, though. I don't see it. Oh my god. It's a bunch of things. They will be hostile. Coyote. Get out of here. Let's see if there's anything back here. Well, not everybody likes to talk in the chat, Ghost Assassin. It's a big mole rat over there. Man, I don't know what this is, but we're gonna go talk to them. See if they're friendly. Oh no. Don't instigate him. She's already instigating everything. I don't know what that sound was. I might have walked over a bear trap or something, but it didn't hurt me. No thank you, I think, is what that means. What the hell are those? Swamp people. Where's the front of this thing? House Resort.
Hey.
It's NCR? Oh. What's up, gents? Bunch of rangers. Fancy. That would be stealing, of course. You don't want to do none of that. There's got to be a command. Oh, look at all this stuff you guys have. Oh, I could use that stuff.
Looks like we booted the.
Yeah, I did that. You're welcome. Is there someone in charge around here? Broken terminal.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Huh. Nice. There's no one in charge here. It's just a bunch of rangers. I was just looking upstairs. Good luck. I couldn't find him. Ranger. On the balcony. Ah. Howdy, mister. Chief Handler.
Back west, you don't see too many of these. Lakes, I mean. Natural or man-made.
Well, you
Any
would
kind,
now.
really.
You would. You
We
wouldn't this
neglected
time.
the dams or pumped all the water out a long time ago. Owens, Isabella, the San Luis. Drained the aquifers of everything they had. Just a lot of mud and dust now. It's a different feeling watching the sun come up over the water. Takes some getting used to. But if you're here long enough, it starts to seem normal.
They're gonna hate me.
That's what a ranger's life is now. Looking east. You must be the courier folks have been talking about. Word on the radio is that someone wronged you back in Good Springs. The Mojave has a way of burning decent people up. But it sounds like you've done right by the NCR. It's appreciated. Now what can I do for you?
We could say, do you ever stop talking? Or we could say, tell me about yourself.
Folks around here call me the chief, but handling's just fine. The Rangers run themselves pretty well. But I try to lend a hand. Mostly administrative work, helping coordinate intel on the radio. That and keeping an eye on the fires growing across the water.
How do you coordinate the intel?
It's a simple system when it works. Patrol Rangers radio intel to ranger stations. Comm Rangers send the intel up the station chain until it reaches Camp Gulf. Then I or one of the other Rangers on duty organize the data, evaluate it, and send information to camps or troopers in the field.
Why don't the ranger stations send the intel directly to the troopers?
Comm rangers might have an incomplete picture of the situation. There's a lot going on out there. Intel needs to be coordinated through Gulf so we can verify and advise appropriately. Troopers have enough to deal with. We don't want them questioning their intel. Shoot.
What do you know about Kazar?
The best of the best, worst of the worst. He came out of NCR, one of the followers of the apocalypse. Like a lot of the followers, he went out in the wilderness with a partner to try to help those who needed helping. Not much different from how the Rangers used to be, except with books and medicine instead of guns.
Where'd he go?
Out to the Grand Canyon. He met a missionary from Utah, a man by the name of Joshua Graham. Graham helped translate for the followers and the tribes. All three of them got nabbed by the Blackfoots down there, back when they were still at war with every other tribe in the Southwest.
The story's so dang good in this game. How did a follower wind up becoming Kazar?
Somewhere along the way, he realized he needed to educate the Blackfoots or they were going to get wiped out with the rest of the tribe. Showed them how to use guns, how to make explosives. Once he taught the Blackfoots a thing or two, they needed him. And he no longer needed the followers, NCR, or anyone else. He decided he could remake the tribes of the Southwest whether they wanted it or not. He became Caesar, and Joshua Graham became his legate, his right hand. And that's where Graham stayed until Hoover Dam.
What happened to Graham after the Hoover Dam?
Losing the dam was the worst defeat the Legion ever suffered. Graham had been with Caesar since the beginning, but he had to set an example. The Praetorians covered Graham in pitch, lit him on fire, and down into the Grand Canyon he went.
So that was the end of Graham?
It's not that clear cut. You have to understand, Graham was the toughest son of a gun anyone around these parts had ever seen. Before Hoover, we had 5 kill reports on Graham from Rangers and 1st Recon sharpshooters who tried to take him out. Some folks think he's still alive. Call him the Burned Man.
Jesus. Are the Blackfoots part of the Legion?
Yes and no. The Blackfoots don't exist anymore. Just like any other tribe that gets swallowed by the Legion. Caesar takes the tribal out of the tribe. Scrapes and burns off tattoos, breaks up families, forces mixed breeding so all the old loyalties die away. The only tribe in the Legion is the Legion. Caesar is the chief, father, and God, all rolled into one.
This guy's a wonderful wealth of information.
Shoot.
How's the NCR doing?
Even Caesar knows that General Oliver's coming back to Hoover. Colonel Moore's doing a fine job of running things over at the dam. In her own way, of course, when she's not trying to wrangle my Rangers into helping her. But just keeping that dam secure and operational day to day is enough work for one person. Never mind building a defense against the Legion.
Tell me about General Oliver.
Oh, well, now you'll have to excuse me. The General and I don't always see eye to eye on things. Maybe it's best that I just say he's a trooper, through and through. The man will not give up an inch for anything, least of all to the Legion.
Can we just acknowledge the animations on this guy's face compared to like today, like games that are released today? How did we go backwards? How did we go backwards? How did we go backwards? Colonel Moore's way?
The Colonel's an effective commander, one of the best. But she sharpened her claws on the Vipers and the old Jackals. Did 4 tours against the Brotherhood, too. She used to be a ranger until an injury took her out of action. Happens to a lot of us, unfortunately. She's better at making graves than making friends. Bring in more and the earth will be raised. Fields will be salted.
That's pretty ominous. Jesus. Is Moore in charge of all the NCR troops?
No, and thanks to General Oliver for that. Colonel Shue is at McCarran. Most of the new Vegas troopers are under
Does he
his
have a really nice gun?
He's more sympathetic to the locals than Moore.
I don't know that I
Now
found
that
this
the
place in
fiends
my
aren't
first
giving him
playthrough.
grief, we should see more troopers assigned to the front lines.
I should check.
Good work on that, by the way. Hope you got good bounties out of it.
I did. I did get good bounties out of it.
Shoot.
What's the Legion been up to?
Intel says the legate's coming. Lanius.
Oh.
They call him the monster of the East.
No, I kill him.
If he's half as bad as Graham was, we're in for a heck of a fight. With Caesar and a new legate here, the Legion's not going to fall for the same old bag of tricks.
Why do they call Lanius the monster of the East?
Oh, the usual reasons. People say he's enormous, carries a big sword, chops people's heads off. That's not what makes him a good commander, though. Folks say he came from a heck of a tough tribe. Took Caesar a long time to conquer. It was thanks to Lanius. But once Caesar broke him, he was born again. He'll go anywhere and do anything to win. Legion says he can smell weakness. Once he finds out where an army's vulnerable, he'll go to it like a dog for the throat.
How bad was Graham?
He was a missionary from Utah who hooked up with Caesar at the Grand Canyon, became his translator. Graham helped Caesar with the Blackfoots after they got captured together. Up until Hoover Dam, he was Caesar's legate. You wouldn't think a man of God could turn so brutal, cruel to his opponents. Did the sort of things that makes you sick to talk about.
I gotta work on the Joshua Graham impression. But I could probably hit that guy's tone. Was Graham a good commander?
He wasn't a brilliant strategist. Wasn't tactically flexible either. There was something about him, though. Menace. Indestructibility.
I don't think my
He made everyone afraid of him. Heck, the Praetorians burned
pickpocketing
Graham
skills
4
are gonna
years
be
ago,
very
and
good.
some of the tribes are still afraid of him. They say the burned man still walks the land, blackens the earth wherever he sets foot.
I like that. That's so gangster. Blackens the earth wherever he steps foot. Oh, man.
Shoot.
Joshua Graham is by far my favorite character in this game. I think that's a lot of people. I don't think I'm unique there. Tell me about the Rangers.
I could tell you a lot if you had the time, but at my age, I'm not sure which of us would get tired first. What do you want to know?
I have no idea what to use. I just use what I have. Have any good stories to tell?
Suppose it depends on what you think's good. Most folks want to hear about Hoover Dam and Boulder City, but it's a long story. If you want some tall tales about hunting down slavers or busting up gangs, talk to one of the younger rangers.
The younger Rangers won't talk to me. There must be something good the Rangers have done that you're proud of.
It's kind of a long one, but all right.
All right, here we
About
go.
25 years ago, a group of NCR settlers pushed way south into Baja. I guess it doesn't seem so far now if you look at a map, but back then they were out of ways. They built this little shanty town around a well in the middle of nowhere. Called it Rattletail. Word got back to one of our stations that raiders had been attacking the place. I went out with 6 rangers. We must have been on the trail for a week before we got to Rattletail. We lost one woman to night stalkers and another almost died of dehydration. When we reached the place, it's 6 shacks set up around an old well. There's over 24 bodies lying in the dunes way outside of town, and 5 men with 308 rifles crouched behind sandbags. And these bodies, these people out in the sand, they aren't raiders, aren't even heavily armed. They're just people who were trying to get to the only well in 50 miles. I didn't have to talk to the men to see that they did not care one bit. They had planted an NCR flag over the well, and they would not budge until every last one of them was laid out dead and cold. So I walked up and told them there was a group of raiders coming, 100 strong. I made up some cockamamie name for them and everything. The men looked at each other, looked at us, and asked me what we were going to do about it. I told them we would take them back into NCR territory because we'd already lost 10 Rangers on the way out. 10 Rangers, 5 men with 308 rifles. Well, that was enough for them. They packed up what they could, and we took them back north. Last I heard, they settled somewhere in Anza Borrego. Raised bighorners. Had some tough times, but it worked out okay for them. So there you go. That's my one bit of good.
I'm here for these stories, though, Anon. This is what we're doing. We're looking for lore. We got the show coming in December. We need to know all the lore so that we can judge the showrunners, or whether or not they're capable of doing what we're doing right here. So, what happened at Hoover Dam in Boulder City?
In big battles, Caesar deploys his legionaries in waves. Recruits up front, prime soldiers behind the recruits, old guard bringing up the rear. Opponents wear themselves out dealing with the first 2 waves, if they survive that long. When the veterans step up, there's not much fight left. Caesar can adapt, though, and when required, he can run any mix of legionaries as skirmishers and still retain order in the ranks. Joshua Graham, Caesar's old legate, he wasn't so flexible. When the Legion attacked Hoover Dam, General Oliver ordered his troopers back to the middle ground just after first contact. Graham pushed all of the legionaries onto the dam, filling the east side with recruits up front and veterans in the back, by the book.
That's stupid. Why would you put your recruits up front? Let's continue.
But once they were in, they were stuck there. Oliver's troopers were entrenched and wouldn't give a foot. That's when we ordered the Rangers and the 1st Recon sharpshooters to start picking off veteran Legion officers from a high ridge west of the dam. That only lasted about a minute before Graham ordered the back ranks to push through to the front and rush the ridge. Caused total chaos among the younger legionaries. Oliver's troopers fell back to the side walkways and stayed out of the veterans' way. By the time the veterans got to the ridge, we were already in Boulder City. They followed us down there, but we were out before they realized what was happening.
This is like a horrifying blunder by Graham. So he takes all his men, puts them up on the dam. He puts the least experienced officers, the least experienced fighters up front, and his most experienced fighters in the back. Then, when he comes under fire from sharpshooters that are on an elevated position above where he is, he then has to rush his most experienced soldiers through the younger, inexperienced soldiers so that they can lead them to where they need to go. So this is a horrifying blunder, costing tons of time and probably tons of lives. Then by the time they get to the ridge, they see that they're too late. The guys have already moved and they're tracking them, but they're way behind. That means the dam, whoever's left on the dam, is probably effed in the B.
We'd packed the old city with C4 and dynamite. Crude, but it did the job. Those who didn't die in the blast were in no position to mount a defense. The ones left on the dam didn't know what to do. The troopers routed them. Graham pulled the remaining legionaries back, but the battle was over. He went south, back to the Grand Canyon, back to Caesar. And that was last we saw or heard from Joshua Graham.
So I was right. They were effed in the B on the dam. And so they just routed, like what he said, because they were effed in the B. We got to get out of here. This sucks. Nobody likes that. So and they blew up Boulder City. Jesus. They're just like, we're just going to blow this thing up. Gangster.
Shoot.
That was a good story.
Adios.
Adios, brother. That was a good story. I like that one. I didn't know how those details of the Battle of Hoover Dam, so that was great. It was fantastic. And since I've already fought the second Battle of the Hoover Dam, oh, I'm doing everything. Yes, absolutely. Good luck. Absolutely. The DLC. These are my. I think the DLCs of this game are the best DLCs of any Fallout game. So I am not going to be missing out on them. No, sir. I will be doing all of them. I think we'll start with Old World Blues. And then go to Sierra Madre. I'm not sure, because I think last time I did Sierra Madre first. And I think you're supposed to do Old World Blues first. I'm not 100%. I don't know that it really matters, but I think it kind of matters. Do we want to go fight one of these like crazy monster things? So this is an NCR base. That's cool. We can just... Is this fast travel toable? Is this something we can... Do we discover it? I don't know if it's been discovered. We can't fast travel to it. But House Resort. This is I guess houses. Old resort.
Hey,
I now have discovered it.
you should talk to Chief Hanlon if you have any questions.
We already talked to him. Thanks for telling me he's up on the balcony. What's up?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
I do like that. I do like that phrase. What was that movie? Walking Tall. With the Rock, where he had the tattoo that said "Don't go quietly." I always thought that was gangster. As a kid, I saw that movie. I was like, "Dang, dude." This camp is huge. What's up, Raz?
What you want, Holmes?
What up, G? You telling me anything about Camp Golf?
What do you want to know? Whole place used to be some kind of rich bastard resort back before the war. Now the Rangers use the old resort and we grunts get to live in tents. Fucking typical.
Huh. Why are you in the army?
Shit, man, it was this or the Fiends. And Fiends don't last too long in the NCR. At least this way the badasses with the top shelf guns are on my side.
That's a good way of looking at it, brother. Know anything about your squad mates?
We don't talk too much, mostly. Poindexter's a smart-ass prick. O'Hanrahan's a big pussy, ain't good for shit in a fight. And Mags? Well, Mags is cut out for something other than soldiering, you dig?
Sounds like a bunch of winners.
Whatever. Not like I need any of them. I do just fine on my own.
So what's your story?
Ain't much to tell. Grew up out west, in the boneyard.
Ooh, from
Heard of
LA.
it? Yeah, not many people have. Wasn't really a good place for kids, you know? I joined up to get out. My family's still back there.
Wow. His family's from the LA boneyard. Jesus. That was, it was in Fallout 1.
Right.
I'm not sure if it was in Fallout 2. I haven't finished my Fallout 2 playthrough. It's still going, technically. Quit making those noises, Mags.
Hell of a battle at Nelson. I'm impressed our troops survived.
Well, it's because I was there. It's because I was there. Tell me a little about yourself.
Not much to tell, really. I grew up in New Reno, joined up, took my shot at being a ranger, didn't make it, so I'm stuck with this crew of jokers.
The fiends must be a real problem if they've spread out that far. Well, they seem to only be in the area of New Vegas, right? Well, I guess they're in the West, aren't they? Weren't they in Fallout 1 and 2? I guess they were. I think they were. How come you didn't make it into the Rangers?
Gee, I don't know. Maybe because I'm saddled with the worst damn unit in the NCR Army. Think that might have something to do with it?
Wait, you're blaming other people? Typical. Sounds like you aren't too fond of your squad mates.
Yeah. I mean, no. They're okay people, but they don't care, you know? They don't have any ambition, no drive. They're slacking off, and that reflects badly on me.
This place doesn't seem so bad.
Please. Camp Golf is where they shuffle off anybody they don't want anymore. Assignment here is a career ender.
Why'd you join the army?
I guess I wanted to make something of myself, you know? Be the best of the best. I wanted to be a ranger, but guess this is as close as I get.
How'd you end up assigned to Camp Golf?
Easy. This is where they send all the fuck-ups and people they don't want.
Oh my
But hey,
God.
it's not like I'm bitter or anything.
Calm down. All right. Take it easy, Mags. Have a good one. Bucket of
Sure.
sunshine.
See you around.
Jesus Christ.
Nelson's back. Hope we can think this time.
How did I not find this in my first playthrough? This is unbelievable. This place is humongous. All the Cazadors on the other side, though. Whew, I wouldn't be around this place. Heck no. Or whatever the heck they are. I don't know how to say the thing. I'm just saying what I think I should say.
Nelson, when I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
Bighorn. Well, that was fun. What's over there? Do we even want to know? Oh, really? Okay, we'll go back and check it out. I just want to see what's in this. Bro. That bighorner over there is listening to heavy metal. It's got like Alice Cooper rocking or something, you know, like Followers Outpost. What's up, guys?
Someone entered the Lucky 38. That's never happened before.
That was me. I did it. It was pretty boring. There was nothing to do there. What's up?
All that wealth is wasted on the Strip. There are people in Freeside who need food and medicine.
It's not a ton of wealth, guys. Really not.
When people have got nothing left, they can always turn to the followers.
They currently have nothing left, and they're not turning to the followers, so maybe you guys should try a different strat. I don't know. What's up?
Stay alert.
Cool, man. Alright, you guys are fun. What's up, dude?
I didn't know the Brotherhood had any people out here.
Not with the Brotherhood, but she kinda is. Not really. See you later. You guys are kind of creepy. Bunch of dudes just chilling in a hut. Get out of the way, Veronica. Bunch of dudes just chilling in a hut cabin. Jesus. What's going on in there? I always thought it was funny that this building is so much larger inside than outside. It is pretty big on the inside. It's an optical illusion is what it is. It's see if he's still tweaking. See if he's still listening to some heavy metal, as it were. Ah, they're gone. This was not ever a green. I'm gonna have to call them out. This was never a green, ever. I get they're trying to show this was a golf course, but this was never a green. So they had hover golf carts. Look at this. Lake Las Vegas. Cool. The hover carts. This is like what Bubba Watson has. Bubba Watson is a hovercraft golf cart. That would be stealing. Food.
Hello. Howdy, great to see you.
Howdy, O'Hanrahan. Cool name. What? We're just gonna hit him straight with that? Okay, let's go with this. Tell me a little about yourself. I'm just gonna hit him with the why you afraid of fighting.
I was born on a farm out in California.
Oh, cool.
Weren't much. Me,
Where I
Ma,
live.
and Pa, my 2 sisters, and about 40 acres of corn and Brahmin. Didn't ever have no problems, really, except for some lean years. Then I joined up and got shipped out here to New Vegas.
How'd you end up in the army?
Well, as it turns out, we had a string of bad harvests a few years back. Pa said he couldn't afford to feed but 3 youngins or we'd starve. As the biggest one, it was my job to go join the army so's my sisters could eat and so's we wouldn't all be killed by raiders and Jesus would love us. It's all right, I guess. I don't like all the fighting we gotta do, though.
People worship Jesus? I didn't think that was in the wasteland. What's up, Ghost Assassin? Welcome back. Fuzz Rider and Fallout. What do you think of Camp Gulf?
Oh, it's a fine place. The lake is real pretty, and we don't get bothered much by them Legion fellers.
You tell me about your squad mates?
They're mostly pretty nice. Poindexter showed me how to make fireworks. Raz kind of scares me sometimes, but I don't mind. He's had a hard life.
What makes us think he's afraid of fighting? Why are you so afraid of fighting?
I ain't scared. I just don't like hurting folks is all. Ma always used to tell me, boy, you're the biggest and the strongest, so you mind yourself. Every day she told me that. Guess I done took it to heart.
He's just a nice fella. He's just a nice man, O'Hanrahan.
Toodaloo. Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
What are you doing, Veronica? Shut up. Jesus.
I'm assuming you aren't associated with the Army or the Rangers. What can I do for you?
Are you in charge around here?
In a strictly official capacity, no. However, as I am by far the most intelligent and resourceful figure on this base, I feel it's safe to say the soldiers here look up to me.
So we can hit him with, so that's a no then? I don't know what she was doing, Ghost Assassin. I have no idea. But it was clearly Veronica. She's probably at 1 health and poisoned. Oh! I should hit her with a stim pack. We have a ton. I wonder if anyone else would share that sentiment.
Genius is seldom appreciated in its own time.
All right. Tell me about yourself.
To what purpose? It's highly unlikely you'd understand anything I'd say. Suffice to say, I'm a certified genius, and when I'm discharged from this pit of testosterone and failure, I'll have all the money I could ever need.
How'd a guy like you end up in the Army?
It's a simple idea. The Army offers fiscal security and generous benefits at the cost of substantial personal risk, if you're on the front line. If you perform too poorly, they'll scrub you out. Perform too well, and you get sent to the front lines. All I have to do is ride that mediocrity gradient to a cushy, do-nothing job miles away from the war.
Lovely to meet you, Poindexter. Goodbye.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
I don't like you, Poindexter.
Hey.
Hey.
Whose tent is this?
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Thank you, man. I was thinking nobody was ever going to say it. But he said it. These are just random tents. Okay.
Patrolling the Mojave?
Just makes you wish for a nuclear winter. There's nobody in here. Still. Look at that tent. That's a nice tent. Who's in that tent? Oh, well. Got a pretty okay idea of what happened, but we'll definitely nail down exactly what happened next time we play it. It'll be my second time, so I'll be able to work it out fully, I think, once we get to it.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this
But
time.
it is purposely confusing. A little bit, doesn't it? A little bit.
Oh, hell. What is it now?
I'm getting too old for this. How you end up at Camp Golf?
I've been here since the first push into Vegas. Back in the day, this camp was the hotspot for conflicts with the Legion, Raider tribes, you name it. These days, I spend most of my time trying to beat a little discipline into the soldiers under my command. They've gotten soft with no action.
So we could say, funny, I thought this was where they sent washouts and losers. Hey, kid, he hit us with the back in my day. He's like Sergeant Murtaugh in Lethal Weapon. I'm too old for this. So what do you do now that the fighting's died down?
Mostly drill the troops, try to keep the discipline up and combat readiness high. It's not the easiest job in the world. Soldiers without a mission get bored very easily. Still, with the Legion just across the river, we have to be ready.
I mean, Ulysses is a good character. I don't like him more than Graham. Graham is my favorite, but Ulysses is a great character. But Ulysses is kind of scum. He's also a legate for Kazar. Caesar, however you want to say it. He's a legate for him. Actively. So he's scum. Sputnik 4 landed in a town like 6 hours west of where he lived. That's pretty cool. Not anymore. I don't think he ever stopped working for Kaiser. I'm pretty sure he was actively still a legate for Kaiser. I'm not 100%. We'll find out on the next episode. No, not even the next episode. We're not even close. Sounds like you're a little disappointed in your troops.
Disappointed? We call them the misfits for a reason. They're undisciplined, lazy, and they have absolutely no esprit de corps. The squad leader's got some promise, kid named Mags. But as for the rest, I don't see much hope. I'm going to make them shape up if it kills me, though. Or them, for that matter.
Never mind. He's the drill sergeant from Forrest Gump. Gump! What's your sole purpose in this army? And of course, Gump. To do whatever you tell me, drill sergeant. That's who this guy is. Exactly. Maybe I can help you whip them into shape.
You're welcome to try. Hell, maybe they'll listen to somebody they don't see as an authority figure.
All right. Hey, there we go. Flags of our foul-ups. How do you like serving in the army?
Man, it's my life. I joined up when I was 16. I don't know how to do anything else.
Yeah, this guy's the drill sergeant. You joined at 16 and you're still a sergeant? That's kind of brutal. I don't know if I want to say that. I kind of like this guy. I don't know if I want to, like, openly just go right at him. That's some dedication.
Thanks. I only wish some of the soldiers under my command would share some of it.
Say it, he's chill with it? Well, I already... Sorry, sometimes the chat comes through a little later than...
Yeah, whatever.
It was too late. Can I take this? Lad's Life?
Hey.
Programmer's Digest. Man, y'all got the good magazines sitting here. Let's whip these things into shape. What are they talking about?
You've done an excellent job ingratiating yourself to the top brass. I assume this is some sort of stratagem?
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
That seems highly illogical. What reason would he have for doing that?
He thinks you might respond better to someone who isn't an authority figure.
Well, this is an unexpected variable. I had hoped to coast on an easy wave of mediocrity to a cushy government pension.
I guess you don't feel so smart now, huh?
Your insults are both unhelpful and unwanted. I'll thank you to keep them to yourself.
Going back to those squad improvements, I had an idea.
And what do you propose?
Maybe I'll ask around a little more instead.
As you wish. I'm sure the optimal solution will become apparent to you in time.
So this guy's the go-to if we want to just lie.
I somehow suspect you'll be back to converse with me later.
You're wrong, Poindexter. Eat it.
What you want, Holmes?
Sam Holmes. I'm going to get in trouble. Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
Yo, I'll tell you what this squad needs. A healthy dose of angry juice.
This isn't accepting promotion, so he stays in the field in combat. Respectable. Oh, okay. Angry? Juice?
Psycho, the big red one. I used to run with the
I got
fiends.
that.
I still got the hookups. Smuggle some in and you'll see an improvement.
On second thought, I'll talk to the others first.
Whatever.
Let's just talk to Mags.
Right.
Mags is going to be the only one who has an actual
Evening.
thing.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad in shape.
He did, huh? Well, good luck with that. You'd have an easier time teaching rad roaches to march in formation.
I could do that. With Japanese robotic technology, we could force the rad roaches to do whatever we want, because their primitive brains can be easily manipulated with electrical charges. Not charges, stimulation, we'll say. Electrical stimulation in certain areas of their brain. But we will not get into that. It can't be as hard as all that. What needs to get done?
Well, if you ask me, what we really need is to get this whole squad out on the practice range. Shape up our marksmanship and explosive skill. I'm sure the others have their own ideas, though.
I actually like that idea. I'll talk to the others about their ideas first.
Okay, I'll be here if you come to your senses.
All right, Mags, calm down. Freaking, I'm a little cocky. A little cocky. What's up, O'Hanrahan?
Howdy, great to see you.
I can make a song out of your name, so I like you. Sergeant McCready asked me to talk to you about getting your squad into shape.
To me? I'll tell you what I think this squad needs. A little more basic human niceness.
What do you mean?
Folks just don't talk to other folks. And everybody's always cross with each other.
So you think I should find ways to convince the misfits to get along?
That'd be swell. Only if they knew the idea came from me, they probably wouldn't take you serious no more. So maybe you ought to think about it first. And I sure hope you're more convincing than I am, or they ain't gonna listen. Whatever you think's best.
I think I have a high guns.
Toodaloo.
Skill, but not a high explosive skill. Explosives is low. Guns is pretty high. Even though for some reason... Mentats withdrawal. Metal armor. It helps with withdrawals. fixer? Gotta go to a doctor? Okay. Now I'm scared.
Howdy, great to see you.
Well, let's just save and we'll try them both.
Toodle.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
So about
Yeah,
them
what about it?
improvements.
I told you we need marksmanship and explosive handling improvements.
Yeah, let's get them out to the range.
Are you sure? I've got enough clout to get them started, but these guys are pretty lazy. I doubt they'll want to be pulled in different directions.
Not sick, but having basically addicted to mentats. I'm sure. Let's do it.
You're the boss.
I don't know what to do. I have a service record.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend it this time.
I talked to O'Henry.
It's been a long tour. All I can think about now is going back home.
Nelson's back in our hands. I hope we can defend
Everybody's
it
over
this
here
time.
now, at least.
Okay, everybody's lined up and ready to go. Any suggestions?
Take positions where you can cover each other and stay focused.
You heard the man, people. Get focused.
An M14 rifle? I don't think so. Take your time, pick your shots, tell your squad mates who you're shooting at.
I've got the one at 11 o'clock. Raz, O'Hanrahan, take the two on the right. Poindexter, the center.
Exhale before you fire. Squeeze the trigger. Don't jerk it. This is all nonsense.
Right. Exhale, squeeze. Focus on the shot.
I think that went well, don't you?
Thanks for the help. I think the whole unit's doing a lot better now.
Patrolling won't go quiet means your Legion can count on that. What you want, Holmes? Right.
We did it.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
So did the shooting... Let's try that again. So did the shooting range practice take care of things?
It helped, but we still got a grenade range inspection to pass.
Get the troops... Oh, crap. I'm gonna fail this. Get the troops lines up. I'll help you with it.
After the help you gave us at the shooting range, we'll take any advice you've got. I'll line them up.
I'm gonna fail this. What, hang on. We've got drugs. Hold on. So we need help with perception. Alright. I was already wearing reading glasses. They're damaged. I can repair the reading glasses with the eyeglasses. Or I can repair the eyeglasses with the reading glasses. Let's wear the eyeglasses. 24 is not good. Okay, we need drugs. Perception +1 if we just drink some absinthe. Lose some intelligence, though. But it's only +1. Let's see if we get something better here. We can talk to the... We can talk to Eddie real quick and get some... He's got some alcohol. Oh, we got Patriots Cookbook. Yeah, yeah. Do that real quick. Eddie. Nothing does perception. Okay, cool. Right on. Hopefully it's good enough. I did have a magazine. I did. Hopefully it's good enough. Alright, they're lined up.
Okay, we've got our dummy grenades and the course is live. We're all set.
Okay. To start, pull the pin. Let's cook it off for a count of 3, then throw.
Right, easy enough. 1, 2, 3.
Don't pitch it like a baseball. Lob it. You want a good, solid arc.
Solid arc. Check. Lob them up and over, people.
It's actually not bad advice. No! We're off by 1.
What the hell are you talking about?
I think that went well, don't you?
You've got a funny definition of well, you know that? Whatever. Thanks for whatever that was.
1 off.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet. Sure. See you around.
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
That was close.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
So, did the grenade range practice take care of things?
Not even a little bit, no. Mm-mm.
Give me some things to figure. Give me some time. Let me. Give me a minute.
Okay, if you say so. Hell, it's not like we've got a lot to lose here.
We almost died.
Sure. See you around.
Hang on. Got absinthe.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
Wait, let's make sure I'm at
Sure.
45. We're at 46.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed.
Don't worry, I'm not giving up. Let's try it again.
Okay, if you say so. Hell, it's not like we've got a lot to lose here.
Hurry up, get over here. I don't want to use my other explosives magazine. Hurry up! No! No, we're rolling with this. Mistakes will be made.
Okay, we've got our dummy grenades and the course is live. We're all set.
Okay, to start, pull the pin, let it cook off for a count of 3, then throw.
Right, easy enough. 1,
Easy.
2, 3.
That's it. Don't pitch it like a baseball. Lob it. You want a good, solid arc.
Solid arc. Check. Lob them up and over, people.
Don't worry about accuracy. Use the grenades to break up clusters of enemies.
Hold the grenades for groups, squad. Hit them in clusters and send them running.
I think that went well, don't you?
Yeah, I do. Thanks. I think we might survive this now.
Back up. Let's back up, Veronica.
Controlling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Glad to see you haven't gotten yourself killed yet.
How's the squad doing?
Thanks to you, I think we're in good shape. The squad seems to be functioning much better as a unit now.
All right. I don't know what that noise I made was. My apologies. Got excited, I guess. I don't know. Alright. So, the vault's got to be right around here, actually. Got to be around here somewhere. Like, not here, but close to here. Like, not far from here. Makes me wonder how I missed this place. Can I cook here? Can I steal this? No? Can I cook? Is cooking possible? No. Get me out of here. There we go. This is armor piercing. This is armor piercing. This is regular. This is armor piercing. I don't have a lot of armor piercing. A lot of regular. Going to the mountains. Have a good night, Ghost Assassin. Thanks for hanging out. I'm just walking back to Vault 3044. I am. I'm going the wrong way. Gotta be around here somewhere. How do I get up here? We're continuing. What's this? Is this anything or is it nothing? It's nothing. Something I wasn't supposed to find. Vault, one of the vaults. There's a vault not far from here. Not Vault 34, another one. Pretty sure. Not 100%. Found it in my first playthrough on accident. Without even looking for it, but I found it. Oh, that's good. I think it is this way. Hey. Wrigley Bear. It's a shack. There is one south. There is? Yeah, I stumbled on it my first playthrough on accident. It's around here somewhere. So it's that way. Is that south? Yeah, that's south. It's that way. Grub and Gulp rest stop. Oh, dude, we need food and drink badly. Who is over here shooting? Oh, no. Gonna do that. I am getting messed up. Hey. We're frozen. Oh, there we go. I'm dang near dead. By Helios? Okay. Rip NPCs. Did they all die? I hope not. I want to buy stuff. Dang. Maybe somebody's inside. Dude, all the ramen died. Not my fault. Did I put something on that ramen? No, okay. There's no inside. Okay, cool. Cool. There's no inside. Freaking. Scoundrels. Alright. There's Repcon. There's the followers outpost. Black Mountain, Helios, so it's down here somewhere. Man, that's a long way to walk. lot of death claws over there, too. Can't imagine it's all that way down, though. I don't think it's all the way there. Don't want to go to Black Mountain, so we have to be careful. We do not want to go to Black Mountain. Definitely don't want to go there. It's south of the trading post? Really? How did I stumble upon this in my first playthrough? It's crazy. Totally ill-prepared, too. I went in with nothing. And it wasn't, I remember it wasn't an easy vault. It was like Nightkin and everything. I didn't even know what Nightkin were when I was going through it. Ah, crap. Isn't this like a bad spot? I don't know that I want to go on that flat area. Now there's a vault that has just a bunch of Nightkin in it. Outside of the Black Mountain in the top left. Get up here? Nah. Not really. Nope, doesn't want me up there. Have a good one. Good luck. Thanks for popping in. South is... Kind of funny how I easily found something like on accident. Just stumbled across it in my first playthrough. Now I'm like actively looking for it and I can't find it. there yet. Go this way. I would have probably been following the road. I think that's what I did in my first playthrough, was just follow the road. It's the guitar player again.
Nelson. Howdy there, partner.
Mighty fine guitar you got there.
Oh, this old thing? Why, thanks, friend. This here guitar is just about the only thing my daddy left me.
I can't offer him the place yet. I haven't gotten that mission yet. Okay.
So
Thought we got the mission where we needed to find a musician. Maybe not. Ants. Eddie wasn't going to give him a chance. Eddie wasn't given no chances today. Guess we should just come to Helios 1. Cool music. Cave over there, it looks like. Oh, there's something bad over here. Oh, red scorpions. There's like a bunch of something up here. Little red scorpions. Little bark scorpions. Dead prospector. Oh man. Open grave. We need a shovel. Well, the dead prospector's got to be a shovel around here somewhere, right? They just dug the grave. Oh man, look at the size of that one. Giant red scorpion.
Over here.
Dang, there's so many. This is just a scorpion area that I've decided to walk through, and I don't know why I'm continuing to walk through this. I don't know what I expect to find at the end of it, besides more scorpions. Larger scorpions. Yeah, like a bunch of them. And here they come. Oh, I hit Eddie. You're okay, Eddie. Why am I still going this way? Found a place called Scorpion Gulch. Aren't we glad? I like how it goes right for Eddie. Mother of God.
Come on.
That's what I decided to find. Scorpion Gulch. Aren't we glad? So don't go that way. Nothing good will come of it. Don't go that way. It's a trick. They're coming after us. They know I went to Scorpion Gulch and they're coming after me. Not my problem. Cave over here we're going to check out, and I bet I'm not going to like it, but it's a rather large cave. Is a scorpion going to walk out of it? Black Rock Cave. Oh man, does it sell weapons? That was footsteps. That was footsteps. Oh, there's Nightkin in here. Another one.
For the Brotherhood.
there. He's blind. Paladin toaster. It's too heavy. I can't. Oh, I guess I can. Other armor reinforced. I think it's worth it. Where's that at? Maybe we should eat something. Onward. So let's leave that off. We're sneaking. Assault carbine? Is that what that's? Assault carbine. That is fancy. This is 5 mil. Nothing over here. This guy was patrolling a dead end. Well. There's nothing in here? nothing in here. It's 3 dudes. Go up here. That black mountain up there? Yeah, we don't want to go up there. Yeah, it would have been. It wasn't. I don't think it was even thought of as a thing, though. Not allowed in here? That's a bad thing? Who owns this thing? I lost karma. I don't know why I would lose karma. 'Cause I picked a lot. I'm never gonna find this vault. What the hell is that thing? The size of it. It's humongous. Oh my god, dude. Had I just kept walking a little bit further, I would have found it an hour ago. Cool. Right on. I knew it was around here somewhere. knew it. Hey, what's up, Paul? How are you? I'm about to walk into this monstrosity, which I'm pretty sure is full of night kin and horrors beyond my imagining. Scorpions. What? Oh, it's... Mantis. Rumors about Haley are baseless. Vote Stone for Overseer. Don't vote Glover. His family needs him. What the heck? Four corpses at the front entrance of Vault 11 in a strange recording point to sinister events determined what happened to the citizens of Vault 11. So far, whoever was saying it earlier that it was bugs is right. And I was wrong. Abominations. What the hell? Thing is ugly. Been working different shift? Oh, okay. I'm glad you can join. They're gonna keep me going longer.
For the Brotherhood.
How? Why? I'm crippled. Congratulations, Vault Dweller. Oh, dear fellow Vault Dweller. Congratulations, your dedication to the democratic process is the bedrock upon which the continued stability of Vault 11 is based. Now, to help you make your decision for this year's election, the coalition of Vault 11's voting blocks has put together this handy Dweller's official guide to obtaining overseers democratically, or DOGOOD. That contains a summary of the leading candidates for overseer as well as their statements, key positions, and most importantly, endorsements. Sincerely, Roy Gottlieb, Chairman, Coalition of Vault 11 Voting Blocks, President, Justice Block. Candidate Henry Glover, Endorsements Utilitarian Block, Divine Will Block, Allied Service Workers Block. I'm a devoted husband and father of 6 beautiful children. My oldest, Sam, was on the honor roll this quarter, and I couldn't be prouder of him. My youngest, Henry Jr., just said his first word, and it was Dada. We've got this bond already, and he's still just a baby. Friends, when you go to the polls this election, I want you to think of your own children. And I want you to think of Sam and Henry Jr., picture their faces. Nate Stone should be overseer, not me. That's interesting. So there's a bunch of different voting blocks in Vault 11. And nobody wants to be overseer. Donna Haley, Human Dignity Block, United Vault Technicians Block. I'm aware of the rumors circulating about me. I want everyone to know that they are vicious lies being spread by the other candidates in a desperate smear campaign. I've never in my life done anything so depraved, let alone 4 such things. And even if I had, that still wouldn't mean you should vote for me. Consider the fact that I am grossly underqualified for the position, and that both of my opponents are far more deserving. I know nothing about governance. You would be hard-pressed to find a worse candidate than me. I can promise you my administration would be a disaster. Nathan Stone, Justice Block. This is ridiculous. I shouldn't even be a candidate. And I wouldn't be if it weren't for all the dirty backroom politics going on around here. It's sickening. And you all should be ashamed. Wow. Moral incredulity. Notice of postponement. Fellow citizen, due to the tragic events of the past few days, the coalition of Vault 11 voting blocks has unanimously decided to postpone the election for overseer, pending further investigation into the murders. Your security team wishes you to know that they are working tirelessly, day and night, to find the perpetrator. Already following up on a number of promising leads. God willing, if the killer is apprehended swiftly. We have found a promising new candidate for overseer. Sincerely, Terry Hart, president of Human Dignity Block. Overseer Order 745, effective immediately. The traditional selection process for overseers hereby ended. In lieu of a yearly election, a citizen will be chosen 1 month prior to the start of his or her term, with our mainframe's random number generator ensuring complete impartiality and fairness. Wow. Wow. What's that supposed to mean? I would be a perfect candidate. Living quarters. Hey. Vault 11 lower level. Do I even want to do this? Crap. Thought I got far enough away. There it is. There's the booty trap. Something's gonna set it off. Or something's gonna set it off. That hurt me? I was way over here. Dude, you gotta be kidding me. What was it, nuclear? Ridiculous. I'm glad I took the empty syringes. That was good. Eddie, you gotta move, man. The game crashed. That's surprising. It doesn't crash very often. This is not meant to be. The overseer's office. What the hell? I just got shot. I keep setting off every booby trap there is.
Uh-oh.
About to get McCready's perk in Fallout 4. That's cool. What's up, Digimortal? Thanks for popping in. God dang it. Oh. Well, I can't go swimming. I did it again. I keep walking into these. Yeah.
I've had worse.
we come from here? How did that freaking... Never mind.
That's enough of that. Gotcha.
Yeah, it does. Prepared speech for Gus Olson, Ombudsman for the annual Overseer election. Good afternoon. Each year it is the task of the Ombudsman not only to officiate the election, but to chronicle it in hopes that after the last Overseer has finished his term and walked to his death in the chamber beneath his office and the vault has become still, that one day some excavator from humanity, or perhaps some yet unknown race of super beings, might find our records and incorporate them into historical canon. Lately it occurred to me that that's not really why. I think the real reason we do it is because we want to believe that somewhere in the archives there's an answer to all this. Or perhaps there will be one when the historical records are completed and the whole story is told. We want it to make sense, to understand why the Vault's mainframe will kill us if we do not offer one of our own to a yearly sacrifice. To fully comprehend why we continue to have these elections despite the unfettered corruption that has plagued it for what must be decades by now. There was a simpler time when elections meant shaking hands and kissing babies. But now with the rise of the voting blocks and this infestation of bribery, drug trafficking, smuggling, and God knows what else, we want to know why. Well, I've been through the archives and I can tell you, you won't find the answer there. You'll find an answer on the... You'll find an account of the first Overseer, who entered the vault as the only citizen aware of the sacrifices that would have to take place. But he didn't have the answers either. If he did, surely he would have foreseen the citizens' anger when he broke the news. Surely he would have guessed that they would want to choose a sacrifice democratically, in the way that we citizens are accustomed to washing our hands of terrible deeds. That his name would be at the top of the polls, and that the simultaneous vacancy of Overseer and Martyr would forever fuse the two positions here in Vault 11. But he didn't. He had the answers no more than any of us. And the records state that after the citizens discovered that the sacrificial chamber's password was his wife Betty's first name, and its door was unsealed so he could be offered as the first sacrifice, he walked down into that room crying like a child. I can only wonder if there are no answers to be found, and we're just going along with this because we don't see another choice. Nevertheless, I still hold on to hope that we can find one. I urge you all to take the journey I took, to remember that it wasn't so long ago that we were ruled by our own civility and our dignity, and that those were times we didn't have to be quite so ashamed. Thank you. Wow. Wow, so there's a kill thing underneath the Overseer's desk. I don't remember any of this. I must not have cared. I don't know. I already read that. his wife Betty's name, right? Let me get back to the overseer's office. There's blood. Holy crap.
Congratulations, Martyr. Your fantastic journey is only just beginning. Please proceed to the light. The light is calming and puts your mind at ease. Go to the light. Welcome. Please sit in the chair. The show is about to begin.
Well, I'm not going to sit in the
The show
chair.
requires that you sit in the chair.
Why would I sit in the chair? I'm going to die. Happy trails.
Greetings, Martyr, and welcome. If you're here now, it means you've been offered up as a sacrifice so that your vault can continue to thrive. Currently, you may be feeling sad or angry. Perhaps you never got to have grandkids, or to enjoy the pleasures of a fresh cigar. But march with your chin held high, soldier, and remember that each of us has an important role to play. For some people, their role might be to heal the sick. For others, it might mean they will drive a race car or fly a rocket ship. And some of us are meant to forfeit our lives for the good of the people. Sure, it might not be as fun as driving a race car, but it's every bit as important. Let's take a moment to reflect on the moments that made your life worth living. Think about that time you kissed your steady girl for the first time under the bleachers at the big game. Or when you snuck out after curfew to catch that new flick that your parents wouldn't let you see because it was too scary. Boy, were they right. And who could forget when you met the love of your life? What a looker. These are just examples. Do you feel that feeling stirring in your chest as you think of these things? Good. What you are feeling is peace. You've led a great life. Living it has been its own reward. But it is only the beginning. Close your eyes now, and imagine what joys await you in the next life. The afterlife. Can you see them? Good.
Congratulations, citizens of Vault 11. You have made the decision not to sacrifice one of your own. You can walk with your head held high, knowing that your commitment to human life is a shining example to us all. And to make that feeling of pride even sweeter, I have some exciting news. Despite what you were led to believe, the population of Vault 11 is not going to be exterminated for its disobedience. Instead, the mechanism to open the main vault door has now been enabled, and you can come and go at your leisure. But not so fast. Be sure to check with your overseer to find out if it's safe to leave. Here at Vault-Tec, your safety is our #1 priority.
All right, I know you can hear me, so listen up. There's 5 of us left. 5 out of I don't know how many. So, it's over. We've talked and it's over. We're not gonna send anybody to die anymore. So shut off our water, our gases, or do whatever it is you're programmed to do. But we're done listening to you.
Can you imagine those people when they found out? Those 5 remaining people. They found out they sent however many people to their deaths. And that's not annoying at all. I gotta try to remember how to get out of here.
She can't do this. It's done. We're done. Nothing's done. She's got the authority. The only thing she can't do is change her own fate. Nothing says she can't change the selection process for future overseers. I say she can't. You shouldn't have toyed with her like that. We still have the majority. We don't vote for anything anymore. I'm not talking about voting. What then? You want to have a sit-in? A hunger strike? Not exactly. Maybe march into her office with torches and pitchforks? Yes. Come on. I mean it. What? Start a revolution? Laws don't outlast their governance.
I've had worse.
Roy, all we have to do is wait until someone from Justice Block gets picked for overseer. Then we have them change the law back. There won't be any blocks after the new overseer is picked tomorrow. Everyone's going to move on. By the time we've reformed, who knows if we'll still be in the majority? We can hold the block together. You don't know that. Besides, what if the computer picks you? What if it picks me? And your solution is to start shooting? Not if we don't have to. Look, we arm up. We go to the lower floors, take some strategic targets. Power, food, water. Turns authority over to us. The other blocks won't support it. They're tired of us having the power. We have the majority. We don't need them. This isn't a vote, Roy. They'll fight back. They've never had the nerve. Hell of a way to test it.
Dang. Ready to come down here? Was there an NCR trooper in there? time is it for me? It's 2:30 a.m. So trying to get out of here. I'll have to be calling it pretty soon here. Well, there we go. That was Vault 11. I was wrong. It was not the Nightkin Vault. But there is one. I thought it was a little further north. Honestly, it doesn't mean there isn't one a little further north. But we have been going for 3 hours and 20 minutes. And unfortunately, it is 2:30 a.m. my time and I have to call the stream here. Thank you all very much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Shane, Paul, thank you very much. Oh, it's not letting me. There we go. Shane, Paul, thank you very much. Digimortal, thank you very much for popping in as well. Really appreciate it. Good luck. Thank you for popping in as well. Ghost Assassin, always good to see you. Man of Tricks and Mischief 2, thank you very much for popping in as well. Anon, thank you for popping in. Appreciate you. Appreciate you all. Huey, always good to see you. And everyone else who didn't chat in the chat, thank you all very much. If you're enjoying the playthrough, do me the favor of smashing the like button, sharing the stream, commenting down below. All these things improve the channel's algorithm, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Thank you all very much again. And we'll see you in the next one.
How? Dao, we won again! This is good. But what is best in life?
The open steppe, fleet horse, falcons at your wrist, and the wind in your hair.
Wrong! Conan, what is best in life? To crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and to hear the lamentation of their women. That is good. That is good.